Hi Pisces, how's it going? It's Jacqueline with Universal Intuition. Happy birthday. Today is February the 19th. This is the start of Pisces season. We did it. We made it. We're here. So happy birthday to all my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, my little fishes. I'm a fellow fish. Y'all know this about me. Representing my home team today. So I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm rolling out a new series on my channel, and it's going to be specific for the season that we're in. I'm going to try to get it out by the first or second day of the season, of course. So how appropriate that it is coming out today, first day of Pisces season. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that are going to be helpful for a Pisces: crystals, some essential oils, some good practices. I'm going to pull a couple of cards, but I'm going to do a actual tarot card read and spread on Vimeo. So the link for that will be in the description box below, okay? And that's just if you really want to get deeper into what's going on for this particular Pisces season that we have in 2019. So again, happy birthday, my beautiful Pisces. Y'all have been literally my #1 supporters on my channel, and I couldn't be doing this without you. So this is also my thank you and happy birthday to you. So first of all, I wanted to, talk about some of the healing crystals that you can maybe have with you if you're into crystals, or maybe if you've been thinking about, getting some crystals. They're really, really good to have around you, especially for a Pisces. We're very intuitive, very emotional, very sensitive, which are all beautiful things. But all of these crystals that I'm going to talk about, I feel like, yeah, every single one of them are also protection stones as well. I feel like one of the most important things that a true Pisces could do, and this applies if you're a Pisces, not only Pisces sun, but for Pisces moon, rising, and even Venus would, this could apply to you as well to some degree. But I feel like mainly Pisces sun and moon. But anyways, I feel like, and rising, it doesn't really matter. If this resonates, it resonates. But I want to talk about a couple of crystals that feel, really close to my heart. I know that they're really popular and good for Pisces. Again, these are all protection, but also very intuitive stones. So let's get into this. So the first one, I can't find my aquamarine, but I do have my blue angelite right here. It's super beautiful. It feels just very comfortable. I resonate with this stone. It's very similar to aquamarine, so I'll show you this one. I keep this one with me. I, for some reason, always hold it in my left hand. Our left side, our feminine side, is also our our side that we get more in touch with spirit. It's kind of like our receiving hand from spirit, and then like our right hand is our 3D hand, if you will. So it's like spiritual side, 3D side. So I hope that makes sense. But anyways, blue angelite and aquamarine have very similar powers. They're, first of all, very they're good for protection, protecting your energy field, that sort of thing. They're also really, really soothing crystals, especially when you want to get into meditations, whether it's something you just want to keep with you to quiet the mind, or if it's also something that when you want to go into a deeper meditation, whether guided or a self-meditation, whatever best works for you, grabbing a piece of aquamarine, or again, this is blue angelite, would be very, very good for you. It also opens up the pathways towards your spirituality, to your higher realms, your higher self, kind of a channel, if you will. Okay, really, really good. Also, specifically, blue angelite is really good if you do astral projection, that sort of thing as well. Also very good at enhancing your psychic and telepathic abilities. Okay, very, very good. Also, the thing I really love about both blue, angelite, and aquamarine is that they are really good about transmuting painful or negative or harsher emotions, especially for a Pisces, especially in your season, because you know, things are really heightened right now, not only just for us but for everybody, because this is where the sun is, so everyone is feeling this. You could also feel on spotlight, that sort of thing as well. So grabbing one of these stones is going to be really good at taking away, or kind of I should say transmuting any kind of negative feelings or emotions that may arise, because I feel like our emotions are extra intense, especially during your season. So anyways, next one I want to talk about is we have the beautiful amethyst here. Very, very powerful, beautiful, beautiful crystal to work with. Definitely, again, a stone for protection, or a crystal for protection. Especially spiritually, it's really good to connect with an amethyst, because you can, you know, ask it or set the intention for it to protect you, especially when you go on meditations. Same thing, astral projection, or even for fellow healers that want to, you know, say like, you know, for myself, when I go online, it's really good for me to have this to protect myself from any negativity that might be coming my way, so that I do not absorb that. So anyways, also another beautiful, beautiful stone for my lovely Pisces to grab would be a Labradorite. Look at that, beautiful, gorgeous. I love this one so much. There's blues and greens and flecks of like black. The black is in there for protection. I can't remember what the black is, but the blue and the green is mostly the Labradorite. Again, a stone of protection. It's also really good for inner reflection, for you to really take a look deeper inside oneself, that sort of thing. Transformation, also enhancing your intuition. Also, amethyst, if you really are working on your psychic or telepathic or any kind of higher realm communications and getting in touch there, I would definitely grab some amethyst. It does not have to be this size. You can just grab something that, you know, is in your range. It doesn't really matter. But those are probably the best ones, I would say, for Pisces. They all have either a blue, green, or purple color or hue to them. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot to talk about this one. I almost forgot, is we've got turquoise. I'm wearing turquoise here. I have turquoise here. I did my eyeshadow turquoise. I'm wearing turquoise. Turquoise is such a beautiful stone, again, for protection. It also specifically helps with the throat chakra. Sometimes Pisces, we have it can be challenging to express our true emotions, even though we feel a lot. Sometimes we don't really speak it. I think of like King of Cups, you know. You definitely feel the feels, but sometimes you don't say what's on your mind, or you don't say what you're feeling, especially in regards to a love situation or someone that you really deeply care about. So I would grab some turquoise for that. Again, it's also a very, very spiritual, old, ancient stone. You know, Native Americans use this one a lot, so it's very, it's a good connector for you and your higher self, meditation, protection, and also, again, kind of helps you speak up and get you out of your comfort zone. So it's really, really good, even if it's a tiny piece like this. If you can wear it around the neck or anywhere near the throat chakra is going to be extremely, extremely beneficial for you, Pisces. Okay, obviously the two planets that we know, we've got Neptune and Jupiter, very intuitive, very beautiful planets that we have for Pisces. And I want to talk about really quick, with each and every sign, there's different parts of the body that kind of are affected or more sensitive, if you will, depending on what your sign is. And I suffer from this a lot. I have really sensitive feet, and for Pisces, you are ruled by the feet. Some of you could either be very sensitive, like you don't like your feet to be touched, or some of you really enjoy like a really deep tissue, like a deep tissue foot massage, or some of you just might have cold feet a lot. You might wear socks. I mean, it's going to vary from each and every person, but a lot of it's so funny because a lot of my other fellow Pisceans that I know in my personal life were always like wearing socks or have like really pretty feet. Like I'm, you know, very like OCD and want my feet to like look really pretty, and pedicures and all that kind of stuff. But I know also a Pisces, she's like, don't touch my feet. Like just, I have painful feet. It's more, you're more prone to like problems like bunions or things like that as well. I also want to say, I feel like the liver also could be something too. You know, Pisces, fish, drinking, it's a thing. It doesn't have to be a thing, but if you know, a lot of Pisces do have, tend to be, have addictive traits sometimes. So sometimes we kind of cling on to substances and like to have a glass of wine or more or whatever. No judgment. I drink wine. I drink. It's fine. But you know what I mean? But I feel like because of that, it's just naturally you have to watch out for your liver and that sort of thing as well. So just be mindful of that and make sure you're always hydrating. Speaking of, let me hydrate. Let's see, let's talk about the oils real quick. So I feel like the number one, my favorite oil to use is lavender. I use it actually in a mist. I mist this before I start every, let's just spray some more. Before I start every reading. I feel like it really amplifies the energy, okay, and really gets me in touch with spirit. But lavender is really good. It's very for the nurturing side of Pisces. If you need nurturing for your emotions and that sort of thing, lavender is really good. Also for nurturing, sandalwood, rose, ylang ylang, patchouli, and frankincense are also very nurturing. When I was talking about the feet, I also meant to mention there's really good oils if you want to take like a hot foot bath or like a sea salt bath or Epsom salt and take like and soak your feet. It'd be really beneficial to literally get your feet in water, Pisces, and tap into that water element. You know, your element is water. But also you could also throw in some lavender in the water. Peppermint, tea tree, or even lemon would be really refreshing as well. And then a couple good oils for grounding to get nice and grounded would be cedarwood, basil, and also peppermint, okay? So yeah, that's kind of like the overall information I wanted to give you for Pisces. Again, I'm going to be doing this for all the signs when we get into that sign and talk about a couple of, you know, oils and crystals and that sort of thing. You know, and I wasn't sure if I was going to put this in there, but I feel like I just want to shout it out. I wanted to talk about your ideal partner, your ideal mate, your ideal counterpart as far as this goes. But this all varies obviously individually depending on what the person's moon sign and rising sign and Venus sign, because we all are have a very unique birth chart, obviously. So it really take this part with a grain of salt. But I feel like the best ideal mates for Pisces are going to be other water signs, maybe not Pisces with Pisces. That would have to be I feel like it would work best if it was like a Pisces Aquarius cusp with maybe like a Pisces Aries cusp. If you're like on the opposite ends, neither one of you are too Pisces. But you know, if that's your soulmate, then that's your soulmate and you want to make it work, girl, make it work, boy, you know, whatever. But I personally feel like the best match, like lifelong, like best match for Pisces would be a Scorpio. I feel like a best friend or like a long-term like soulmate connection would be a Cancer would be a really good match. And why is that? Because they're fellow water signs. They understand the way that we are. We understand the way they are, that sort of thing. Also, I feel like for mutable energies, I would pick a Sagittarius with a Pisces. I feel like that would be a very good dynamic, fire and water, but also they're both mutable. So I feel like Sagittarius is a little bit more adaptable, where a Pisces would need them to be more adaptable. I'm not going to say any air signs. I personally, this is my personal opinion of how I feel and what I do, but I don't feel like there's a lot of air signs that fully resonate with Pisces. I feel like Pisces become very misunderstood, and then yeah, I won't go into all the negative stuff because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the positive. I feel like there's 2 earth signs that call out to me that would be very good for Pisces. The best earth sign I would say would be Taurus. Taurus is also very feminine. A feminine sign, so, or ruled by feminine energy, so I feel like that would be a very positive thing for Pisces. And I would also do Capricorn. Capricorn would be very nice for Pisces as well. So I'm gonna pull some angel cards. I hope y'all like that information. Let me know what you think of this type of video, Pisces. I know y'all will always give me your honest opinion and answer, but I wanted to start something very different like this and start incorporating different kind of things in my channel. So I'm gonna just pull some angel cards to kind of wrap this portion up so that we do some kind of cards, right? In the pre-shuffle for this, I was shuffling and kind of meditating with this deck. This is the Indigo Angel deck. It's a Dorian Virtue deck. I love using it. It was one of the first oracles that I ever purchased for myself. And yes, you can purchase tarot cards and oracle decks for yourself. All of mine have been purchased for me except for... or like I've purchased them myself, except for my Crystal Vision was a gift, right? I think that's all. Yeah, everything else I purchased for myself. It's an old wise tale that you're supposed to be gifted. If someone wants to give you a tarot card set, consider that a very, very special thing. So, but anyways, just pick what resonates with you. Use your intuition, Pisces. All right, but anyways, in the pre-shuffle, we got dreams, of course, for Pisces. Really tapping in. Y'all could be having some wild dreams right now, or some dreams that are trying to, if you've been trying to get answers about anything going on in your life, about maybe your higher path, maybe something in regards to anything like matters of the heart, anything like that, soulmate connections, inner answers for you, for yourself, that you've been trying to discover. Dreams, they're all in your dreams. So try to, and I always say this, grab a little journal or something like that and a pen and keep it by your bedside, so when you wake up you can at least write down anything you can remember, and you can maybe reflect on it later in a meditation. You never know how it could come back. All right, we've got 3 more shuffles. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Pisces? This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Pisces season. Beautiful, beautiful. Pisces, these are gorgeous, and I'm gonna, in the extended, I'm gonna clarify these. We're gonna use Crystal Vision. I have 3 other oracles I'm gonna use in your in the actual like spread for Pisces season for the cards. But absolutely, Pisces, you are loved. You are so loved. I know Pisces can feel very different, very from like another world, another universe. You know, absolutely, you know, you could feel alone a lot, or just feel very different, isolated a lot of the time, or through a large portion of your life, or it can kind of come and go. But always remember that you are absolutely divinely loved by the divine, by your guides, by your angels, by the universe, and of course by me, duh. I love all my Pisces. Y'all are all so unique and special. Also, we have divine timing, absolutely. So beautiful. This is about being patient. This is about waiting for the right thing at the right time, not ever rushing into something, okay? And that everything happens for a reason. I'm also feeling a lot of synchronicities. If you've been seeing 222, 444, and a lot of 3s lately, 333. 2s, 3s, and 4s are going to be, I feel like, the bigger numbers for your season right now, Pisces. And of course, we also got the shielding. We talked about this a little bit with the crystals. I highly suggest grabbing, on top of these, I love grabbing black tourmaline, black obsidian, dragonstone. This is a good one. I always keep it on the floor because it's meant to be, it's a grounding stone. It's meant to be on the floor to really like pull down that energy. But again, Pisces are very sensitive, intuitive, and at the same time, I guess a negative part of that can be we can be very gullible and very vulnerable to our environment. Okay, so this is a good time to ask for protection, ask for shielding. Okay, you can do it with crystals. You can talk to your guides. Archangel Michael, y'all know I talk about him a lot. He's a great archangel for protection and for shielding you from any and all negative energies. Okay, bottom of the deck, which is your theme here, is love yourself. Absolutely. Always making sure to fill your own cup, especially this is near the you are loved card, especially if you feel like, you know, if you don't have a certain someone in your life, if you don't have a romantic partner or anything like that, or sometimes you don't feel like you have the largest friend group or anything like that, you always know that you can give love to yourself. I know that's easier said than done, you know, and I've experienced that a lot lately. I have a bunch of friends, but sometimes I feel so alone. But I know I have you guys, and y'all always have me. Like, we're a tribe, we're a soul family, you know, and again, divine timing, things are always meant to work out the way that they, when they're supposed to. So don't ever feel alone, and make sure that you are always providing love to yourself. If there's something like an activity you want to go do, or a restaurant that you want to go eat a certain type of food, or a place that you want to go visit, and like you can't get anyone together to go, or you don't feel connected or whatever's going on, go by yourself. You never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to run into, and what addition to your soul family you could add on to. So, all right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Again, we're going to do a spread in the Vimeo. On the link is in the description box below. Happy birthday! I love y'all so much. Again, I hope you like this video. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, Pisces.